Hello everybody, I hope you're having a nice day. So I'm here today to talk to you about our new hashtag, which is Selfless Sewing. So hashtag SOI, Selfless Sewing, which I mentioned to you in my previous videos, but just wanted to talk you through exactly what we're planning to do with that. So it's launching today. Now I'm filming this on Tuesday the 3rd, but I don't think I'll be getting it up for you today, so sorry about that if I haven't. But hopefully it's tomorrow that you'll be seeing this. So the idea is to take a month off sewing for yourself and to sew for other people. And if you're anything like me, you probably have lots of lovely homemade things or handmade things in your wardrobe, and maybe too many things and could do with a bit of a break. And also I'm sure you've got people who you know that would love to have some handmade items in their wardrobe. I'm always getting asked to make things for other people and I just don't have the time, so I'm really glad that I've got the opportunity to do this. And I want to make some things for people that have really helped me out the past few months or over the past year, mainly Matt's mum and my mum. So that's what I'm planning to do. And I thought it'd be nice to open it up to everybody so that we can all join in it together. So like a lot of hashtags, there's going to be something every week that we report back on so that we're all kind of talking about the same topics. So I've got them here on my phone. So obviously the first week is just introducing, so saying what you're going to do. So tell us who you're going to make for and what you're going to make them. So what have you planned to make for this month? So just use the normal hashtag throughout all of this, so SOI, Selfless Sewing, and because you can now follow that on Instagram, we can all follow each other and we can see what everyone's doing. So then next week it's going to be obstacles. So we're going to share all the things that we're worried about in this process. So you may have already started to cut things out and you may have already started to sew things, but let's share why we're anxious perhaps or nervous about making for other people. I know for me it's that feeling of whether they'll like it, and also whether, you know, it's going to fit them, whether I'm going to be able to cope with the fitting stage, all those sorts of things. So we'll be sharing that together next week. And then the week after that, so from the 16th, it's mid-month progress. So let's talk about how we're getting on. Has anything been a disaster? Has anything gone amazingly well? Have you finished anything? Where are you up to? So we'll be talking about that week. And then on the 23rd, extra mile. So have you gone further than you would normally for the person you're making for? So I know that for me, sometimes I don't have time to finish things beautifully on the inside, so I just think, oh, it doesn't matter, it's only going to be for me. But if I'm making something for somebody else, I'm probably going to do that bit more hand sewing. I might do some French seams. So what have you decided to go the extra mile for the person you're making for? And finally, on the 30th, the last week, we'll be talking about conclusions. So what have you made? Show us your makes. What went wrong? What went right? And what did the person you made them for think of that? So yeah, that's essentially it. So I'm going to share today with you my intro, so who I'm going to be making for and what I'm going to be making them. So I'm going to make 2 coats. Might have to get some help from other Lisa for these. So I'm going to make a cocoon coat for Matt's mum. We talked a lot about what coats might suit her and she felt like that one was going to be the best. It's been a bit of a challenge trying to find wool at this time of year for her, but I think we found some. So that's great. And then my mum, of course, she was like, oh, Fanny's having a coat. Matt's mum's called Fanny. So of course she was like, oh, well, if you don't mind, I'd like one too. Like, no, that's fine. I think you've looked after Jasmine for a long time. You can have a coat as well. So mum's going to go for the Chloe coat. But I don't know what fabric we're going to get her, make it for her out of, because I haven't even had a chance to look at them with her and she's away this week. So I'll be starting first with Fanny's and then getting on to mum's after that. And then I also wanted to make something for Matt, and Matt has been asking me to make him a shirt for a very long time, so I'm going to make him a shirt. So I'm excited about that, and I think I'm going to make it out of corduroy, like a baby needle cord, because although it's coming into spring, it's still not very springy, and I think he would like that. He'll wear that kind of thing quite a lot, so that's exciting. And then I'm probably going to make some bits for Jasmine. Now I know I've hinted to you all that I'm going to be doing some patterns, some baby patterns. That is definitely happening, and that will be launching next month, so in May. So I'm going to be making samples for her for that, for a photo shoot. Yeah, I thought I'll show you some of those things that I've made, or I'm making. So lots of making for other people at the moment, no time for making for me, which is going to be hard, but I really don't need any more things. So yeah, so because of this month, it's going to be slightly different structure, and I know it was last month I didn't do my normal fabric haul and makes because I had launched my fabric. So this month it's going to be a bit similar. Obviously the makes video will be at the end of the month, which will be my makes that I've made for everybody, but I won't do a fabric haul because the fabrics are they're gonna be quite specific to what I'm making, and I don't think there'll necessarily be lots that you guys can buy. So what I'm going to be doing instead is next week I'm going to do a new in video in our Islington store, showing you all the lovely new fabrics that we've got in, so you still get your fabric fix, because we have got so many gorgeous things in at the moment, and I've been just showing you a few each month. Well, I haven't for a while actually, because I haven't done a normal haul. So yeah, I wanted to share those with you. So I'll be doing that next week, so tune in for that. Anyway, we've just got back from Switzerland. So Jasmine and I went out there to meet my parents, and my sister was out there with her son, my nephew. The weather wasn't brilliant. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that we had so much snow, a lot of whiteouts, so you couldn't really ski. But it was still a really lovely holiday, and hanging out with the family was really nice. And the cousins had a bath every night together, which was so sweet because Rishi is 6, my sister's little boy, and he was so lovely with Jasmine, and Jasmine loved him, so that was really nice. And I managed to do the whole journey, which was a mammoth journey. If you do go to the Alps from the UK, you'll know that it's a mammoth journey. I managed to do all of that by myself, which I was pretty pleased about, because now there's a sort of sense of liberation that I'm like, yeah, okay, if I can do that, then Matt and I can definitely cope with travelling a bit further afield with her. So yeah, maybe we'll take her to India next year. Really want to go to India. I haven't been in so long, so we'll have a think about that. Anyway, so back to the, I don't want to say the grind, because So Over It is not a grind, but back to the slog of work and juggling. It's been nice to have a week not having to do that, but there's lots of exciting stuff going on, so I know that that will keep me going. But yeah, it's kind of been nice not having to be like, quick, she's napping, I can like do some work, I'd be like, she's napping, great, I'm gonna sit down and have another cup of tea. So it's always that same, you know, the first day back after holiday, it's always like, oh, I can't get myself back up to doing all of that. But I'm sure by the end of the week I'll be back on it. So anyway guys, I hope you all have lovely weeks. I can't wait to see what you're sharing and what you're deciding to make for other people, and yeah, let's have some fun with this. See you soon, bye.